Hello and welcome into the weekly Armada training update, where the Armada is preparing for their last week of the spring season in New York against the Cosmos.
Now we're here on a sun-drenched day at Patton Park as training continues. It's going to be interesting going up to New York. You mentioned the Cosmos, the biggest stage in the NASL, number one market in the country, of course, and the team with the most heritage and history. Plus, the Cosmos are on the verge of winning the spring championship. They need either 1 point, a draw, or just to not give up 6 goals to Tampa in terms of the goal differential. So it's a big day in New York, and I think it's going to be a great opportunity for a lot of the guys on the Armada.
Absolutely. Some of them the first time playing in New York, some of them returning veterans. But before we get into that, let's talk about the game against Ottawa, where it was the first scoreless draw ever in the history for the Armada.
And you know, when you think about a 0-0 game, folks who maybe haven't gotten into soccer or haven't embraced it think, oh, see, that's why. You can end a game 0-0. But I will tell you, from a excitement level, there were some great moments in the match. Some terrific opportunities for the Armada. Gallardo made a bunch of very good saves. You had the goal attempt, nearly goal by Pascal Million.
Jaime Castrion
had the header that almost went in.
Yep.
So there were some great moments. And in fact, something that Bob Veal mentioned on the Armada Monday podcast was that he had some people who went to their first ever professional soccer match and loved it, despite the fact there were no goals. Now, we'd all like more goals, but it was certainly an entertaining 90 minutes.
I think another reason why fans liked it so much, I mean, the Armada had, according to the stats, 57% possession. So great passing, although there was no scoring, and there was 10 shots on goal. So very exciting match.
Yeah, 10 shots on goal is the bigger stat there to me. I will tell you that if the Armada don't win possession each and every week the way that teams are playing them, I will just be shocked. Now, I'm not sure that New York's going to take the same approach, but we've seen just about every side, except maybe Fort Lauderdale in the second half with Minnesota, teams are just putting 10 guys behind the ball and parking the bus. And because they know that the Armada right now, you cannot get in a running match with them because the Armada's got too much speed and too much skill along the ground. So that's how they're going to play them. So of course they're going to have more possession. Possession doesn't matter, though, if it doesn't translate into opportunities on net.
Now let's talk about New York Cosmos, leading the league right now, 19 points. It's going to be a huge game, not just for results, though. The experience, like you mentioned, a big stage, probably the biggest in the league.
No doubt about it, and it's also a chance to play against some highly accomplished players. You talk about Raul, one of the great La Liga players of all time, Senna, who's got a great background. When you're in New York, you know, they are the keystone franchise in the North American Soccer League. They're not going anywhere. There's already 2 teams in the MLS in New York. They are the NASL keystone there in New York in that big market. They just got back from playing in Cuba against the Cuban national team.
What a match that was.
Which is something to see. And I think it's going to be a great opportunity for a lot of guys on the Armada to experience that. And I think it's going to be interesting to see how they handle the stage.
Thanks so much for listening. We'll catch you all next week. I'm Krissty Andaur.
I'm Cole Pepper. Thanks for watching.